Hi and welcome back for another video. The J7 Prime in fact is a really good smartphone. I just made a video on top 5 features of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime, but that's not it. There are two things that are there in on the smartphone that was pointed out to me by a friend, and I am sharing it with you. And then I realized that indeed that is actually a problem on this device, and it's not a huge problem to completely reject buying this device. It's a problem that you have to get used to. It's a design flaw on the J7 Prime and nothing else. In fact, this smartphone, that is Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime, indeed has no problem at all. Yes, of course, it has a 16 GB variant as well. If you skip that 16 GB variant, then the J7 Prime has no issues at all, except for these two things that I'm going to discuss right now in this video. And you have to understand that I have already talked about all this in this in the best features of the J7 Prime video, in which I told you about the internal memory of the device and the expandability of this device. Not many smartphones at this price range offers you dual SIM plus SD card. A lot of unibody metal design smartphones, what they do is they offer you hybrid SIM slot. Even though 32 GB is more than enough, but still having an extra slot for SIM card so that you can use it to expand further is really a great option. So now that I have already done praising the smartphone, because it's now my favorite. Actually, my favorite is Lenovo P2, but it's among my favorite. So now let's move to these flaws. Now, first thing is about the speaker. Usually, a smartphone provides speakers in the back or front or on the bottom of the device. In case of J7 Prime, the speaker is provided on the top side of the smartphone. While playing games or watching videos, I end up blocking the speakers with the fingers. So this is one of the issues that I faced with the J7 Prime, and that is the blocking of the speakers. If it had been provided on the bottom, like iPhone 7 or Samsung Galaxy S6 perhaps, then also it would end up getting blocked. So it is not something very unusual, but the location is actually very still unusual. It should have been on separate area, so maybe on the back could have been tolerated, but anyways it is there and you have to adjust with that if you are not used to. And the friend who pointed this out to me actually is not used to this kind of speakers, and he has disliked the smartphone for this purpose only. Secondly, the same is the case with the volume rockers of the smartphone. So especially the J7 Prime. On J7 Prime, the volume rockers are on the topmost side of the smartphone too. So since the volume rockers are on the top side of tops, it makes it difficult to prevent accidentally pressing of the volume buttons, especially, and this happens especially while gaming and watching videos. So you end up pressing these volume rockers. They are completely absurdly placed. They are on the extreme top of that side. What it does is that when you're holding the smartphone and you have a finger over there or two, then while playing, especially while playing games, you end up pressing it. Otherwise, if you don't play games, if you don't watch continuous videos, especially if you don't game on this device, then these features are not to be bothered about. They are just there and you have to get used to it. Otherwise, it's a really great smartphone. So this is it. Thanks for watching. I will meet you next time in another video. Until then, have a good day.